We good. We good. We good. Don't blame fucking Mike Elvis. I saw that. We good. Don't worry. Anime comeback. We got it. We got it. Anime comeback. Whew. Anime comeback. Whew. Okay. Continuing on. See, Von Karma tried to rig my OBS to stop him. I guess so. I guess Optimum did a fucky wucky, I suppose. Anyway. He would, yeah, I know he would. He's absolutely perfect. He rigged my ISP to crash on me. We need a scapegoat and Max is in here. Yeah, of course Max is in here. Anyway, continuing where we left off, Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. But I always do this when I voice Edgeworth. At least for the edgy part when he's the defendant in this case. I do the Gladion hand. Yo, who's this new bot, Mr. Reflector? I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what does that mean, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That the bullet has to be somewhere. But where? Oh, well, hey. Damn, you got slow cool twice in a row? Jesus. Philly. I'm sorry, Kid Bash. Sometimes it goes on cooldown. Metal detector. I know it's the metal detector. Well, yes, we can. It sometimes does that. Just ignore it. I don't know why it does. It's a little weird, but just ignore it. And I'll even use evidence if you like it so much. Okay, fire song again. Let's go. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... this. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then where I ask, where's that bullet that hit him now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. Oh. You don't mean... I want to suplex bots and compliment real people, I know, right? Do you have a blue filter on your face, or are they blue lights? They're actually blue lights. It's the 3 light bulbs in my normal light replaced, and I use a blue spotlight right next to me. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done decently well. For being a cheap ass, it gets the job done freaking well. The freaking fact non-evidence metal detector, I know, right? I do. There's a possibility that the blue light is still inside Matt's room. That's the evidence that proves he's the murderer. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. It's the true blue person. Oh yeah, I don't mind them asking. Yeah, it's 3 light bulbs in the ceiling and 1 spotlight that shines on me from below. It's janky as fuck. I don't have a proper stand for the spotlight, so I plug it into an outlet, then stand it up on top of like a couple of USB connectors that prop it up and hold it into place. It's on like one of those stakes you're supposed to like nail into the ground outside. It's actually just sitting on that in my room. You're so mad. Shell Shock, thanks to the host. Yeah, I know exactly. In the anime. Well, there's one way to find out. Slam. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and you'll see what we'll find. You have to remember your save game. You have to save me, it's all over. There's nothing else to present. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside of you. Actually, I take it back. There's one more thing to present. I'm wrong. Remember to save your kinks. You mean anime booty? Already done. Please. It is immortalized in my Senran Kagura playthrough. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Objection! Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. I did make a Von Karma Speedo joke actually earlier in stream. That's pretty funny now that I think about it. The statute of limitations runs out today. This is the last day we can have this trial. It's you who said we had to end it right here and right now. I want a cooking stream, Jesus. I kind of wish I was half the cooks my parents are, but damn. Enough. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. The game, oh, with your roaring muscles? Oh, well, I get... You're with your Bara muscles. Hey, Purple Incineroar. Nice to see you. I think next I'm gonna do a legit BBQ stream. Oh my gosh! Oh, Mike, you realize I'm gonna be dabbing endlessly on camera? Flips table. The bullet. Flips defense desk. Mr. Von Karma, you. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. It had a BBQ, that's true. This is the real cough of Queen. Hey! Hey! That's references to a future case. That's fine, though. No, that's fine. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that fucking video. Indeed, there's a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim the bullet inside my shoulder has no relation to DL6. I'm too sexy. You're all right, Incineroar. To be fair, I'm more of a Primarina guy myself, but you have moxie. Well, no, you don't. Not as an ability, but you have real moxie. I don't know. To be fair, I always thought, I don't know. I'm kind of warming up to Incineroar. Fuck Decidueye. I mean, Primarina is my favorite, but fuck Decidueye, I guess. If only I was more of a wrestling fan like Shell Shock and Silver, I'd probably appreciate Incineroar a little more. Excuse me. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the proof from evidence from DL6. That's because you took it all and zapped my nuts. You tased my nuts, bro. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. True story, by the way. The eyes of the judge. I know, right? No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? Nani? You were so close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Nani? Who would have thought you dug your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? And I can link the bullet in your shoulder to the DL6. And here's my final proof. Oh, look at him sweat. You taste my you probably take it like a champ you are, Incineroar. A bullet? Where did you get that? Oh, here we go. This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. Slam. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? Want me to have a metal detector emote? Oh, you know, I should, real talk, I should go back and watch your VOD then. I wanna see this immortalized anger incarnate. You may recall the term. It came up in the first day of the trial 2 days ago. You'll send that? Okay, cool, I'll take it. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a... I'm reading that wrong. The ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun, henceforth putting you at the scene of the crime. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you'll let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings and solve this case once and for all. Well, I always like the close-up anime speed lines shot. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Oh, here we go. He's gonna scream. I would scream bloody murder, but I would wake up my household. And he goes on for a while. He goes like, oh, I know, and all stuff like that. That scream. I've heard that scream somewhere before. I love when Edgy's pupils are shiny. I know, are shimmy. Yeah, I know. I know. Edgeworth is such a adorable edgy hunk, isn't he? Help! I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. And then Child Miles throws the gun. I know that's a funny little nickname actually that rolls off the tongue well. Child Miles throws a gun. Get away from my father. Bang. Rah! Ooh, ooh, ooh. K.O. That's the scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, and then he awkwardly does his pointing gesture from the bench or the witness stand. It was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma. So he was behind the whole time. That scream. I know, right? So was you. This, by the way, this is a fucking mood, by the way. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I mean, well, so there we go, anyone who's watching. That's the big twist of the game, or this case. He was behind it all. The prosecutor himself was the villain, or the culprit, I should say. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was good. Hey, by the way, Elvis, we know who this is, too. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. I'm trying to do his voice the best I can, Elvis. You know the one. Von Villain, yeah, pretty much. Edgeworth. It was a shock none that I've ever known. Well, he's narrating, actually. I should read his voice. Me penalized? It only took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights have gone out. How did the earthquake not fucking affect you? You were so lost in uncomposure, the earthquake that hit, you just didn't give a shit about? Damn, that is some intense rage. You have to put that in perspective. How hard is it to shake it so violently? People shake the courtroom with their anime anger powers too later on in the series. It's great. He can make his own. That too. I went out in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. Child Miles drew the gun, went through the door. I was in pain, horrible pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. And there I was, standing all shadowy. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Oh, you're off? Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the host again. Thanks for being an awesome chat member and everything. Trust me, this was way better of a night than I thought ever possible. Just to shout out my entire chat. Anyway, he was fooled. It was the... How do you go back? Actually, you can reread dialogue if you miss it, but whatever. Basically, I killed him without him even knowing it was me. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. His lines of dialogue are a little better than the enemies. He like looks at Miles and says, "Your dad died without ever even knowing who killed him." Who would have thought that another man would come and open that elevator door? Judge. What? What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Oh, very well. He probably said something of the sort. And I'm probably misquoting the line of dialogue from the anime. I kind of like it. I kind of like the anime dialogue a little slightly better, but it still gets a point across. It appears that we come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth... Yes, Your Honor? You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, Not guilty. Yeah, there we go. Confetti all around. I would actually do IRL confetti throwing on my end, but I don't want to clean up that bitch of a mess. This is my room I'm in. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. You crushed him. Now we can go to the one with Francisca in it. No, we can't! Mecha, we have case 1-5. What are you talking about? No, you don't get to... Yet. We still have to do case 1-5, and that's a doozy. I gotta say, I'm impressed. Oh, shit. God damn it, Mecha. He's talking about a character in the second game. Yes, case... The way Phoenix Wright fans refer to the cases as is when we say the name of a number and then another number, the first number refers to the game. Like 1 refers to the first Phoenix Wright game. Like the case I'm on is 1-4, the 4th case in the first Phoenix Wright game. I'm about to be on 1-5, which is your case. As soon as the second Phoenix Wright games, there's 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, and 2-4. Because the second Phoenix Wright game has only 4 cases. No, sometimes the names are hard to remember, and doing the shorthand is shorter anyway. Fine, yes, I'm about to start Rise from the Ashes. Oh shit. I guess it's time to masturbate to cartoons. We freed Edgeworth. Oh no, that's fine. Thanks for the DM. I'll tell you what. Actually, on okay. Oh, okay. There's all the DMs. Nice. Yeah, there we go. There's that. Oh, here. By the way, feel free if you want to. You can just join my Discord too. You can always just post. You can always just post like clip and highlight shit in my video game section. Up to you. How'd you find my Discord? Oh, you probably just did it through like Shell's lobby or something. Anyway, I think that was considered a non-canon. Capcom made it so it apologizes. I know it's considered freaking canon, Mecha. All right, you relax. I thought it was pretty close. I'm sure we had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears myself the whole time, but now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. How do you feel? Not edgy for a change? Right, no, I still feel edgy. I'm not sure how to say this. Oh boy. No, don't worry about it. Please, don't worry about it. I don't mind. Don't be so apologetic, please. I'm an easygoing person, please. I'm a little soft. I'm actually a little soft-hearted, as 2 people once told me in my life. I see. Thank you, Wright. Yeah, X3. Blue hearts and all that. Well then, please. Then we're 2 peas in the same soft-hearted pod, I guess. Thank you, Wright. Oh, you're welcome, Edgy. Oh, you know, Phoenix doesn't call him Edgy. That's only Larry. I have to be canon. Excuse me. Even with my improvised dialogue. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of. I'm reading that a little wrong. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Edgeworth, you got to learn to be a plucky anime girl assistant. Oh, here comes Gumshoe. Amazing, pal. You pulled that through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, and it's gonna go down a bit in the next, like, 3 or so games. But who cares? Oh shit, that's a spoiler, technically. See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from the attentive Gumshoe. Yeah, that's true. We do all comment it. And the chastise the name of justice. Oh, really? Oh, I guess so, Shell. Oh, you're quite nice, Shell. I mean, you reached out to me when I was just a lone lad streamer. You and Mike and Silver. That's why I said I would always defend you guys to the bitter end. Oh, now we're being corny in anime. Yeah, but I always argue, Shell, that it's okay to show some anger. We're all human with emotions. I accept them. Objection! Shell's a sweetie. Would you defend me in court? Oh, it depends on the case, Elvis. Some cases are just too stacked against you. It depends. I see. Ahem. Whoop. Edgy whoop. I feel foolish. That voice acting was a little foolish too, Edgeworth. I didn't do you any favors there. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Oh, I can do my bad, shitty southern accent again. Yes. Fuck yes. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Scott here. Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank you very much. I knew you were innocent from that there start, of course. I sometimes sound like Boomhauer, or I go off rambling like Boomhauer when I do southern characters. I'm not being stereotypical, it actually just turns out like that. I'm from the south, this was easy. Oh, shit. Great, now I'm gonna insult people. God damn it. Underage characters so hot. Well... Maya's of age in the next game, so don't worry. We're nutting a little early, but don't worry. It's close. I was so worried. I had to break you out of jail for a second. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, my D+ voice acting. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your head in that there cookie jar if no one else was even there. You were the witness in the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Hey. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that hot dog guy from the park? Huh? Australian is in the south, correct? Well, I mean, it's in the southern hemisphere of the world, I guess. Emma was kind of like, she needs to chill a little. Oh, Emma's just a big old firecracker. Slight spoilers, you'll see her again in the series, don't worry. Mecha, no freaking spoilers about that either. I'm actually gonna block you this time. No mentioning when she reappears. But you'll see Emma again in the series. It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. Yeah, I see you saying damn up there. Oh, you don't look sick. It's... I've busted Elvis's balls enough. I was gonna replace Kianse with your character here, but I won't. It's Kianse. She's gone to live in Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that one coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration. Well, it's gonna be a while. Well, I know the entire. I played all the games in this series, so don't worry about rushing and catching up. I'm back here just for going through the series for my audience's sake, and because I'm a huge Phoenix Wright fan. It's like my third favorite series of all time. Hairy Butts, you came along too? My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick, that's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. But it's Larry we're talking about, so he doesn't have a lot. It's $38, right? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. What's up, Shell? $38 exactly? Nick, wasn't that the exact amount from the lunch money that was stolen? Oh, of course, buddy. Please, back at you. You and Mike were the first ones that reached out to me when I was a young fledgling streamer. That's a lot of burritos. I know, right? That's 38 slices of normal cheese pizza at Two Bros. Please, let's get 38 slices of Two Bros. I might cheat and watch you so I don't pull my hair out with metal detector. Well, to be fair, I only stream Phoenix Wright like once or twice a week. You'll probably still outpace me, to be honest. Especially if you just finished Rise from the Ashes and are going to start the second game. Because Rise from the Ashes is the longest case in the entire series. A spoiler. Minor spoiler. No, Larry, it was you? Why are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored. And I hated the length. But that's not a spoiler, that's a blessing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know Rise from the Ashes is quite the bulky-ass case, but yeah, it's the longest one in the series, too. You got over a huge hump, that's all. I would mention something else about the games going further, but it would be still a little bit of a spoiler, so... So that's all. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I was never good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? Or you did know, I suspected, but I couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Is Phoenix in game 2-6? 2-6 is not a case. The second Phoenix Wright game only has 4 cases, and yes, Phoenix is in 2-4. 2-4 is actually quite a monumental case in Phoenix's career. If you're talking about the 6th game, then yes, Phoenix Wright is in the 6th game in the entire series. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Man, I remember that saying, I know. Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Is Phoenix... Yeah, is Martha and Roy in this game? Yeah, they are. I don't know if there's any evidence to contradict that, but Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out? I'd say so, yes. I mean, yes, that's true. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney of what because you two did. Well, Elvis, don't say the spoiler. Yeah, something happens in Phoenix's career. Let's just stop it right there, but yeah. I swear to God. No, you're just tempting my silly friend Elvis into actually revealing the spoilers, but yes, you're partially right. Oh, that's fine, Kid Bash. Oh, thank you for everything, bro. You're awesome. I mean, to be honest, she's probably going to beat me to Game 4. Actually, we'll be on Game 4 at the same time, because I'll at least finish this trilogy by the time Capcom announces the second trilogy with the 4, 5, and 6 in it. Objection! Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. A death sentence for both of you. Man, if I had known I'd become a prosecutor, that's an interesting sentiment, actually. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have been my own father's killer. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. Oh, you masochistic motherfucker. I'd go farther with that joke, but I won't. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Man, if only Edgeworth can be a defense attorney. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all! Lotta here. Line up and I'll take a photo. Hey, let's go, photo time. And after all that, dinner on me, pal. Detective Gumshoe took us on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Oh, fuck yeah. I feel like that's foreshadowing. Yeah, I kind of is. Damn, you were a little quick on the draw there. I guess I got to be more careful. You know how there's a lot of Nintendo fans that make summoning circles for the games they want to announce at E3? Yes! I'm usually too lazy to do so. I usually just put up with whatever it does get announced. I guess you are smart sometimes. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, it's only 5 p.m. Maybe I should go back... Or 5 a.m. Well, I guess it would be 5 a.m. What's this? A letter? I'm making this Smash. Man, if Banjo's in Smash, I have to at least pick up Lucina as one of my pocket picks. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm just a plucky anime girl assistant. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Yes, I 100% agree. That's why she's my most hated Smash character. But I bet Mike if Banjo's in Smash, I main my most hated Smash character. Gah. The trains leave for the mountains. I've already left the station. I gotta go. I have to stop my cute anime girl assistant from leaving. At least without out cheering her up first. Maya! I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So you're leaving? Yeah. This is the emotional part where we as partners break or split up, at least until the next game. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits, and I think you'll do just fine without me, Nick. You'll get another cute anime girl assistant in your next case, at least to fill in for me. Be good, okay? I will hold it. Well, I mean, Palutena is hot. I mean, yeah. Although I love Dark Pit's theme. Shout out to Motoi Sakuraba for remixing Pit's theme in Smash. My favorite Japanese composer. He actually doesn't do that. You freaking quiet. Edgeworth for Smash. No, Edgeworth for Smash with the gun he threw at his father. Well, the gun he threw at Yanni Yogi, which ended up shooting his father, but not really. On the last day of the trial, I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought I'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help, Nick. I was useless. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma. I didn't do anything. Sorry, but I have evidence that proved you helped. Here we go, ready? I mean, it's not, but still. Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the elements pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. Nick, thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon, huh? Yeah, and justice for all. I'm gonna complete my training and come back. Alright, fine. The spoiler just wants to come out. And Nick, I definitely won't be blamed for murder again. Don't worry. I'm sorry, Amongst Zeros. I couldn't resist. I'm a bad boy. Of course you will. You can't run all that office by yourself. I'll see you in the second game, Nick. Think of it as a little, like, shock, like, trailer. Amongst Zeros. Oh, good, thank God. Good, you didn't hear me. Mecha, don't you repeat that. Even though I'm a bad boy, don't you follow my bad example. You're munching on chips this late? Objection. I mean, I'm late night snack too, please. We're all just fucking adults here. Matt, big spoiler, I know. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page until the fifth case, which they add in the DS version. Say goodbye to being a novice defense attorney. A new story begins with the same old crazy cast of characters. Would you eventually play Bayonetta? Absolutely! Please, a witch that takes off her goddamn clothes? I mean, I played ninja girls who take off their goddamn clothes. Absolutely. I'll sure to pick up a new copy of the, I'll be sure to pick up a copy of it, so I can get the download Bayonetta 1, and, of course, Bayonetta 2. So there we go. Now let's not get ahead of ourselves here. These are the credits of the game, but the first game is actually not over yet. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish you a new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. So, here's the thing. Here's some nice series history for you. This series, or at least the first 3 games, were on the GBA. I mean, Elvis is going to be like everyone knows this already, but I still have to explain. So these first 3 games were on the GBA, and the first game only had 4 cases. When the games and the GBA versions were never released in America. And when the series was eventually ported to DS, the main writer, Shu Takumi, you just saw his name there in the credits, he wrote a case that takes place after this one in the first game. That's why there's a case 1-5, and that's why the credits played now. He technically added DLC for free in the re-release on DS, and we Americans did get the DS version. It's all his fault. Oh. It's all his fault for that gentle game. Well, yeah, the main writer went back and wrote... Oh, you really didn't like it? I know it's quite long and hugely big, but I quite like it. It goes through a lot of twists and turns. I mean, I know it's so bulbously long, but damn. I still like it for its twists and turns. I'm gonna get quite the workout reading it, too. It is very... That daunting is the word I was looking for. I was lack of vocabulary at 2 a.m. By the way, I want to shout out my Eastern Coast watches for staying up with me till 2 a.m. And yes, M is cute. Yes, the main writer of Phoenix Wright did go back and write a case. So, this is minor spoilers, but I'll still read it anyway. But everyone's just saying generically goodbye. I don't really need to read it out. But basically... This isn't the first time this happens. In the 6th game, in the last game in the series, like, as of this moment, there's a DLC case that happens after the credits in the timeline of the 6th game. So this isn't the first time this happens. I mean, this is the first time it happens, but it happens again in the series. So we're gonna be going through credits and saying goodbye to everyone, but then a case in the timeline will start immediately after. So I have to like go back and try and figure out the why. Because I know you have a writer's tendency. That's awesome. Well, hey, that means you're very good at Phoenix Wright. Then you probably figure out the solutions real easily. Oh, and good old Will Powers, the freaking Power Rangers case. I love case 1-3. It still holds up pretty damn well. I'm sorry. What were you saying to me, Shell? Oh, Among Zeros in the Twitch Knowledge. Oh, silly me. I halfway forget we have the Twitch Knowledge shop. Swap. I never get to post it that often. Silly me. Silly me. Oh, yeah, fuck. My bad. Fuck me. Of course, that's an obvious answer. Because Phoenix Wright isn't logical. I know, Phoenix Wright sometimes... Phoenix Wright sometimes takes leaps sometimes, even if you already figure it out. But hey, kudos to you for figuring it out. Did D. Vodquest ever get prosecuted for attempted murder? Yes. As far as we know, or as far as the series writing is concerned, yeah, she got prosecuted for attempted murder, and she's in fact jail. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, D. Vasquez was, Yes, it still counts. She's still prosecuted. Look, I know accidental manslaughter is a thing in real life, but not really in the Phoenix Wright universe. If you kill someone even in defense, you're still going to jail. Albeit, I think, canonically for a less time, but yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, man, hold it. A brand new episode has been added. Rise from the Ashes. Oh, fuck. Well, yeah, Rise from the Ashes. Oh, good, I get to save my progress, too. The DS version didn't do that. The WiiWare version didn't do that either. The hold it thing. I don't think so. Or did the DS version do that? I forget that. Whatever. No, it didn't. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. I thought I was crazy there for a second. Huh? Oh, you mean against Phoenix? Oh, no. Phoenix just dropped the charges. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, it does? But for some reason never had a banner when you beat it. Oh. Yeah, that's true. It never did have a banner. It was always blank. You're right about that. You're right. Hey, HD remastered, thumbs up. Oh, no, Dilio's, no. Phoenix just dropped the charges because he's a nice anime character. Alrighty. Oh, well, no, I don't want to start it. Whoa. Oh, God. A game, you couldn't... Okay, fine. Fine, we'll see the intro. We'll get a nice teaser for the intro. We're using... No, I'm not going to quit. It's fine. We can watch the quick intro. I'm just going to quit out on the title screen afterward. Look, we're using 3D models now. You can tell this was a case specifically made for 3D... for DS. I know! Look at the DS graphics now. They're using slightly crappy 3D models. Good thing we'll never use slightly crappy 3D models again, isn't that right, Mecha? It's the power of the DS. This woman clearly stabbed this guy. Good thing she won't admit to it. Kappa. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office, and it's been too long since I have to leave this, title screen thing. Thank you. It's been too long since I have to leave this, the beginning of the case. Heard you. That's true. I mean, yeah, hey, I still play my DS and 3DS. Please. Alrighty. Well, that'll handle this for tonight. I want to thank everyone for the support. Kit Bash especially. Jesus. I got so many... so basically, just to catch up to anyone to speed, I got enough gifted subs to actually get my 3rd emote slot. Thanks to the kindness of Kit Bash and Jif on the spoon. Holy fuck. So that's it. Well, for night, yeah. That 5th case I'll start next time I stream Phoenix Wright. I'll probably just, you know, real talk. I'll probably just stream Phoenix Wright tomorrow. I'm not like. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just not quite feeling playing the World's End with you just quite yet. I'll probably stream it either Wednesday or Thursday. That's it. No. If you want to rate him. Oh, he is? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, he's on? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Wow. GoPro Pokenoob. I didn't expect him on. Okay. This is way off his time frame, but sure. That's a nice surprise. I'll gladly give him some love. He's ending soon. Oh shit, we gotta hurry then. Oh shit, okay. Alright, here we go. Here's the raid command. Can't join this raid, but I have to go. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Thank you everyone for the support. We've reached a new record, or at least a milestone in my streaming career. I can't believe it. True Blue. I almost wrote True Blue Waifu. It's True Blue Family for the raid command. Give him some dabs, blue hearts, etc. Yeah, mix in your own emotes too, please. Go crazy. I'm not picky. Give him some love. He's a fantastic Pokemon, well, like, I want to say Nuzlocke runner and other runs too. He plays a lot of Pokemon Nuzlocks, essentially. And he's really entertaining, and he knows his shit. He's a good Poke streamer. Alright, so there we go. There's that. We'll quickly give him a raid. I love you guys. Take it easy. I'm glad OBS didn't fully crash on me. Fuck OBS, by the way. I still remember that. I still got PTSD. You guys take care. You know, real talk, maybe I'll stream Phoenix Wright tomorrow, or it could be The World Ends With You. I'm still keeping it up in the air. Either way, you guys have a good night. I love you all. I can't believe I have to choose out a 30 emote slot now. I'll put something in its place, but I eventually want to get a really good booty emote, probably drawn. I'll have to find the right artist who's willing to do that, but yeah. Bye, Mecha. Thanks for everything, by the way. You stayed up the entire stream. You were pretty much there since the very beginning. Yas, I know. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy your Tuesday. Kick ass tomorrow. I know we're all going back to work. To be fair, I went to work tonight at my evening job, but whatever. You know what I mean. Later, guys. I love you. Here we go. Come on, rate him. Rate him.